Hello folks, I'm OwensBack33 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, episode number 10. That's right. First things first, thank you to Dark-Minded Sith for joining me on the previous two episodes for the Cave of Flames dungeon. I'll try to do something similar with the next dungeon, have another guest. Anyways, talk to Malari here. He's like, that's some fast work, but I got your sword ready. This is the new blade, the white sword. This version of it here, just so you know, there's going to be multiple versions of this sword. We're going to have it for a very short amount of time, the shortest amount of time of any of the white swords that we'll get. If you want to infuse the sword, though, we got to go to the Elemental Sanctuary. Alright. Okay, it's the bridge between the Minish world and human world. It opens once every 100 years, which of course is this every once 100 years, and it's at the Hyrule Castle, apparently. Once been filled with 4 elements, we can break the seal on Princess Zelda, or the curse. Alright, there's a shortcut we can use to get down the mountain, right in front of the entrance to the mine. Alright, that's cool. Alright, I got some stuff to talk about, some comments from episodes 7 through 9, or more of like 7 and 9. Actually, no, and 8 too. But there's a couple of comments to talk about. Just get some people's names out there, talk about what they want to know, as well as the reason I haven't been making an episode recently is there's some kinstone fusions in this game that apparently are possible to be missed, and I have a feeling I know where some of them are, so I have been playing my practice file and been keeping track of every kinstone I need so far, and I still have a few more I think to find out, but I know I can. There's going to be some side quest episodes coming up. Probably next episode will be a lot of side quest stuff. I can easily fit the main quest stuff in 10 minutes right here. Although I am curious of something, and I'm going to just find out now, just to save myself some time. There is a Minish here, and I'm curious if you can fuse kinstones with him yet or not. He's in here. I don't know if you can or not. No. I don't know when you can fuse kinstones with this guy. Must be later in the game. Whatever, I guess. Alright, so let's just go in the order I got here of people, and then we can talk. We can have some little discussions. Why don't we? Nightmare Syndrome wants to know why there's Minish portals inside the dungeon. They look man-made. And there's no cutscene that plays either. There's no unique cutscene that plays when you going through one of the Minish portals. So that's actually a good question. I once again go to video game logic is the answer here. I really don't know why. One second, I want to check on my kinstones here. Okay. Hopefully I'm trying to get some more. There's 2 fusions that I think can be missed. Those are the ones I'm thinking of. But yeah, I don't really know why there's Minish portals in there. That's a good point. It is a man-made dungeon. It's possible that the Minish came in at some point and built them themselves, as there are Minish holes throughout the dungeon as well. Or who knows, maybe just little small monsters made the holes and the Minish took advantage of that. I don't know. Like, I mean, the mines are only right there, so it's... I know they said it would be difficult for them, but maybe in the past some Minish went in there. I don't know. There's some really... I don't know. Alright, Joseph's son Gohan79 wants to know... This was probably one of the weirdest questions I've ever gotten, because they're in no way related. I'm sorry, but they're not. What's my favorite all-time scary movie or best game I play? So, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that means. Best game I play. I don't know if that's my favorite game, what I think is the best game, what game I think I'm best at. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Kirby Superstar, my favorite game of all time. I think Ocarina of Time is the best game ever made, but it's not my favorite Zelda game. Oh, there's a green kinstone. Beautiful! Alright, that's the first one of those that's happened now. Alright, we want to use this. This opens up a shortcut that I think is absolutely pointless, besides making stuff more convenient. As for scary movies, I don't really like scary movies, although I've seen Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3, but I know those don't actually classify as scary movies. I'm not a big horror movie guy, so I don't think I really have an all-time favorite scary movie. So, sorry about that. As for maybe the game I'm best at, perhaps I don't know. Most Mario games, pretty much. Super Mario 3, I'm pretty good at Super Mario 3. So maybe that. Hey, we're going to the Hyrule Castle Garden here because we're the Elemental Sanctuaries here. Alright. As low. Like, how pointless was that? Oh, look, I'm developing some character, sort of. Alright, Dan GDG1, he asked me a couple questions. I'm only going to answer one of them because he had a whole bunch. And I figured I'd probably be able to best answer this one, which was his first one. He's like, live or post comment. Well, I'm pretty much summarizing everything, but he's like, live or post commentary. Which do I prefer, and which do I use? Well, I use both actually. For some of my Minish Cap episodes, I actually use post commentary because I screwed up. But I usually use live for my episodes. I use post commentary for my Golden Saturday episodes. I'm planning on doing a live one soon. I don't know when, but I want to do a live commentary one. Alright. We're kind of a bit in here. So there's an Elemental Sanctuary apparently in the courtyard. You can fuse kinstones with these two guys here. So you can fuse one with Potho here. And I think you need the exact same kinstone to fuse with King Dolphus there as well. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get another kinstone. I'll probably do that off screen because I have a feeling these two guys here are the kinstone fusions you can skip for story reasons. We'll see later. But I think you need you need another one of those other ones. Darn it! I was hoping I wouldn't have to off screen anything, but I'm gonna have to. So I prefer listening to live commentary too. Unless the guy is like, yo, I can play way better, and then I'll post-commentate after. Depends on what it is. If a Let's Play, I'd probably prefer live commentary, but if you're doing like gameplay videos, I would say post-commentary is the way to go. Snack Attack 8, I want to apologize to you in advance for not mentioning that you were the one who mentioned the similarities between Majora's Mask and Minish Cap. That is that both games revolve heavily around side quests for the majority of the game's content, and that there are very few dungeons in both games. Minish Cap actually has more dungeons than Majora's Mask. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many more they have, but one could assume there are more dungeons in Minish Cap. Anyways, the Elemental Sanctuary. This is a cool area that we're not going to be coming to a lot in the game, which is kind of a shame, but it's definitely really cool. Alright, so we can fuse the white sword we got with the power of the elements here. I hope you've been paying attention to the game story throughout this video. We just drop the sword in here, and it becomes all epic and stuff. Watch how cool, this is really cool. It gets even cooler when you start getting more of the elements, because you obviously have to come back here later. But, like I said, the green-white sword is no more, now we got the red one. I don't know if it's any more powerful. I don't know if like the actual strength of it goes up. It would be kind of stupid if it did, because we only just got a new weapon. But anyway, there's our new sword, our new white sword, the red one. And then can't read that tab before you. Alright, fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. So what you have to do is the ultimate spin slash adjust is here, and you'll get a little green meter that looks kind of like a magic meter. It powers up, and then you can create clones of yourself. But we can only split ourselves in two right now. This is kind of like the origin of how the four swords also originated too. That gets kind of explained. Actually, no, it gets explained quite a bit in this game actually. We use it to open up this door. So, sorry, Snack Attack 8. There's your little shout out there. And then one last discussion we'll have, and then we're going to be pretty much done the episode. It's from Wolf Lover Ify, who says the compass made sounds in the dungeon. Well, if you believe they made sounds in the dungeon, that means my editing was spot on, because it didn't actually make sounds. I actually put in those sounds for you guys to listen to, so I hope you thought that was pretty cool. Alright, we are at the 10-minute marker here. you know what? We're gonna make this. No, we're gonna end it right here. I'm gonna end it right here because there's an event that's gonna happen after this. So thank you guys for watching today's episode of Minish Cap, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to, if you want to discuss more stuff, just let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll go over it. Until then, I've been OwnSpec33. See you later.